me and my buddies, we jumped this kid at the bus stop one time, right? Like we were sitting there, and he was like, you know what they call me, right? And we're like, well, what? Excuse me? Like there's like 20 of us. We got out of school. He's like, they call me Reaper. And we're like, oh, okay, man. And then next thing you know, my buddy just punched him in the face, and then we just stomped him into the bus stop. And then the bus came, and we all had to catch the bus together. Great times. We all sat there next to each other and shit. It was good. We shook hands and shit. We were like, sorry, bro. It was weird. Yo, so last time I got stopped, right? And like, they'll pull your name, and every time it finishes the page, it will ding. This shit was like, bing, 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 bing. Because I found out, like, when I was younger, that even though you have a confrontation with the cops, it's still marked onto your record that you had a confrontation with the cops. So, dude, I had, like, I was stopped by the cops every day when I was younger.
Every time they ask me for my name, I never give that shit, because they record all that shit.
So in Oregon, there's this, like, you can Google this shit, it's called felony flats. It's fucking, like, 120 square block radius of nothing but white people junkies and Mexican gangs. It's awesome. But, like, the cops there, they would just fucking stop my ass. Oh, hey there, Johnson. Come here, buddy.
You can't even call them anonymously. You call them and be like, yo, there's a bad accident out here on the road. They'll be like, okay, cool. What's your name? Hey, don't worry about my fucking name. Get to the accident, dude.
One time, dude, there's this tweaker bitch, right? And she asked my buddy for a cigarette. He was all, if you suck his dick, he'll give you one. And she was like, fuck you, motherfuckers! And, like, freaked out on us, and I threw my drink at her. And I was like, check this out. We called the cops on her, and like, yeah, there's this lady, she, like, freaked out in front of our kids, and did this and that. Well, 2 minutes later, the cops fucking bum rushed us, like, down the street. And there was an undercover cop after the ticket. I was like, yo, this lady attacked us, dude. I was like, I don't know. Then she showed up, like, oh, you attacked me, huh, motherfucker? Yeah, this chick's house we were at, her parents were gone, and we stole her minivan, and they reported it stolen because it had, like, a GPS on it. And then we were being chased by the cops, and I crashed it between 2 vehicles, and then we ran.
Damn. Yeah, we had to steal my victim's his own shit back once, so it wasn't really stealing, but we had to go into somebody's crib and take his own shit. And ride off into the sunset like some bandits.
My parents never had a car for me to steal. They were drug addicts.
They just had horses.
My coworker's dad showed up and freaked out him for doing drugs and ignoring him. Dude, it was like a month ago. Dude showed up. He was like, "Are you really, Colton? You serious?" Like, get the fuck out of here! What are you doing here, Dad? And then I yelled at him. And he was like, "I'm his dad." Oh, my bad. So I was like, who are you yelling at my guy like that? He was like, I'm his dad. I was like, oh shit, alright. I thought it was just some crackhead. Dude died by like 1 million of scorpions eating him. No, dude, at fucking the M Resort. I was doing installation and they had all these palm trees imported, and the dudes were opening them up on these fucking big ass boom lifts, and it popped open and it had like fucking millions of baby scorpions in it. Dude jumped out of the living dead. No, but one of my best friends fucking shot himself twice. He went to this girl's house, knocked on her door, and she answered. And she was there with her new boyfriend, and he pulled a gun out and like was like, "This what you want?" And she like cried, and he like shot himself, but it didn't kill him, so he stumbled back and shot himself again. Josh Hendricks, one of my best friends, Page Master, and then one of my other best friends, Matt Hagel, hung himself on his birthday while we were all at his house waiting for him. It was his birthday, and I'm like, "Where's Matt at?" And we were all inside, like, or Matthew Triplett, sorry. We were all at his house partying, and then his sister went to the garage and found him hanging out. My dad was the fucking, he went to college and became a civil engineer. And he worked as the safety guy for, like, all the Las Vegas projects, and I worked there for a little bit. Dude fell down the elevator shaft, and the fucking elevator thing cut him in half. Like, the cable. He was like, so, like, in Vegas, everything's union on the jobs. So you have like an elevator operator, and he fucking fell in the fucking shit. and the cable cut him in half. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch it. It just happened while I was at the job site. Ooh, I watched one. Ooh, the worst one I watched probably in person was the plankers setting up the scaffolding. And the dude like grabbed the plank and he went to grab it in his hands and it missed it and it hit the dude on the bottom right in the nose. Flattened that shit. One, it was wet, right? Like in the box truck. You know the ones that have that metal shit that fucking raises up and like puts down? Like for like water heaters and furniture and shit? I fucking went to jump on that and my shoes were kind of wet and both my feet slipped simultaneously. I fucking shinned myself like 6 inches on both shins. I tried to cry, but I couldn't. Because it hurt so bad, motherfucker. Dude, I was like, ooh, ooh. Like, it hurt, dude.